Hi there, happy Friday. I had a call earlier this week from a couple in their 50s who was looking to downsize. What they wanted to do was they wanted to buy their new place first and then down the road either sell their existing place or maybe even rent it out. And they wanted to know how much they could get in terms of a mortgage. Here's the challenge though, they were both laid off in the last year and they hadn't found employment yet. They were interviewing, but nothing yet. They are in a fairly decent financial position. Their home is fully paid off. They've got quite a bit of savings and a pretty decent amount of investments as well. So there's a couple of options in this case. One, there are net worth mortgages. And the way net worth mortgages work is, well, you put down a down payment, and the minimum I've seen is 100,000. Most of them want actually 250. But you put down a down payment, and then the lender will give you a dollar for dollar mortgage based on your liquid assets. So if you have $500,000 in liquid assets, they'll give you a $500,000 mortgage, up to certain limits, of course, and they all have their own different rules and things. And the funny thing is, most of these net worth mortgages, they want you to have some kind of income, and it can be as little as $1,000 a month. So with a net worth mortgage, you can actually get a $900,000 mortgage as long as you're making $1,000 a month. Another option for these guys would be a reverse mortgage. They're both over 55, and the place is fully paid off. It doesn't necessarily need to be, but it is fully paid off. And I ran the numbers, and they can get in a reverse mortgage almost enough money to completely pay for the place that they're thinking about buying. Now, the interest rate is a little bit higher on a reverse mortgage, but there is no monthly payments. So if they were to sell the place in, say, 6 months, they would just pay it off and pay out that reverse mortgage, and they'd be done with it. Or if they decided to keep it and rent it out, and they both got jobs, then they could refinance into something with a lower rate, or there'd be options down the road. It would just be a way to get them where they want to be, basically. And there's a couple of other options that we looked at as well. Anyway, so these guys are good. They're actually going out looking at places tomorrow. And I had a call this morning from one of them to say that he's got a very promising job interview next week. So it's looking good for them. On a completely different subject, I was at a dinner the other night and I met with one of the directors of Boff Beds. And Boff Beds specialize in Murphy beds. You know those beds that basically pull down from the wall or fold up into the wall? Really great for small spaces. Really great for turning like a study into a guest room all of a sudden and then putting the bed away and it's gone. And it's funny, he'd actually been in my building, and he's actually been in almost all the buildings down here in Humber Bay Shores. They do custom work, and I think they have some off-the-shelf products as well. So anyway, if you have clients who are moving into a smaller space, maybe they're downsizing or they just need that temporary guest room, it might be a nice referral. I'd be happy to pass along his contact information to you if you'd like. Anyway, have a great weekend, and I hope to talk to you soon.